Speaking of fake leaks, let's talk about WWE a little bit, just for a little while. So lots been going on, obviously, in WWE, so we're here to talk a little bit about it. SummerSlam just a couple weeks ago, and hey, listen, there's a lot that happened at SummerSlam, some that we all loved, some that we all really didn't. One thing's for true, in that movie theater releases for these PLEs, they need to be like a regular thing. I need them for the big four at least.
That's what we've been saying for years. Finally, someone fucking listens to us.
SummerSlam at the movies was a fucking vibe. It was so much fun.
It was so much fun. We were a little like, not nervous, but like we didn't know how it was going to be. We're watching, because we bought our tickets quite in advance. And then we're watching as people slowly started to buy more tickets. Yeah. So I think the day before, like 30 people had bought tickets.
Yeah.
And that's probably around how many people were there.
I'd say like 30, 35, yeah.
Yeah. So part of me, I was like worried it was going to be a flop.
Right.
And then you were like, because you wanted to show up with your belt that you spent a lot of money on. You need to show off. And like in like a little bit of cosplay.
Yeah, a little cosplay there.
Yeah. I cosplay too.
As a fan.
As a ref. I was in a striped button down with jeans. I'm a ref.
We got to get you an actual ref shirt.
I need. And they were talking about, but yesterday on SmackDown, Keanu James was talking about getting Tiffany Stratton a custom pink belt. Thank you. I want that. I've been saying that for years. Anyway, so we were like a little nervous. Like, what's the vibe going to be? We've been to live shows. We've been on our couch. We know the vibes in these places. But we weren't sure. So we walk in, and you have to go like through the movie theater, and most of the people there are not there to watch WWE, and you're dressed as The Rock with a belt. And then we walked into the theater, and like 3 people were like, "Oh my God, nice belt."
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so cool. And we're like,
I was like, thank God.
Okay. And then the pre-show was playing. So when the actual show was starting, people were like clapping. Yeah. And then that kind of put our mind at ease. So I'm like, okay, these people are like, we're treating it as if we're at a live show.
Right.
Like toned down, obviously we're not fucking screaming, yelling. But yeah, I was worried about the vibes. But even for the theater was like a third full.
Right.
And people were cheering and getting excited.
Yeah, they were clapping, booing. Yeah.
So I think that was like the best case scenario. The vibes were pretty great in there.
And it was cool because I think you heard it. I didn't hear it, but as the people were leaving, one lady was like, turned to the crowd and was like, "All right, see you guys tomorrow."
Yeah, it was really
because it was a 2-night like ticket package you could have gotten. We just went to night 1. Kind of glad we didn't go to night 2 of the movie theater. Don't know how that would have ended for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was such a cool experience. It's definitely up there with one of my favorite ways to watch a PLE.
Oh yeah.
Just because it's like it was so chill but so fun at the same time.
Yeah, it felt like you get like the slight you get the communal experience of a live event, but it's cheaper.
Yeah.
It's definitely air conditioned. You're not outside in an outdoor arena or anything. You get to see everything because you're not blocked by, let's say, the camera arm like you were for freaking Saturday main event. We didn't have to worry about parking, traffic. Like it wasn't that bad. So yeah, I agree. It's one of my favorite ways I think that we've seen it.
And even though we didn't partake in any concessions, you could still get fucking movie theater concessions and food and drinks. It's like so I saw a friend of mine, Sophie, on TikTok. Shout out to Sophie. She made a video because someone asked her. She also went to the movies to see it, and someone asked like, "Oh, how is the smell?" Because some wrestling fan. Which
first of all, is that a stereotype of us wrestling fans?
I think any fandom, but yes, they're like wrestling fans. I mean, Grayson Waller says it all the time. And you know what? Listen,
and you
can find that in literally any situation. I've gone to the gym. I mean, it's a bad example, but like,
any public place,
you're gonna have some sneaky.
Have
folks.
you been behind anybody in line for a ride at Walt Disney World? Again, that's a high sweat environment. That's why I say you can't just put on your deodorant and then leave. You put on your deodorant and you bring it with you every bathroom break, reapply your deodorant. Guys, I'm trying to save your life here. Please listen to me.
So anyway,
But
I
it
was
didn't
the only
smell bad.
the only smells I got was the smell of hot buttery popcorn,
Hot,
and it was
delicious
quite
buttery
delightful.
popcorn. Yeah, and then we brought little Oreo brownies. That I
Delicious.
kept in
We
my
made them here at home.
baggie in my purse. Bring snacks. Because those, I mean, we're talking about how it's like way cheaper than a live event, and
Right.
it is. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Movie theater concessions are crazy expensive.
Which is why tickets shouldn't be that as expensive as they are for any movie, because they don't make that much money off of ticket sales.
Yeah.
They make it off of concessions. Anyway,
I would love to see a future where every PLE is in a movie theater and we get things like exclusive merch and popcorn buckets that are themed to the PLE.
now they did have, if you got the 2-day combo, you got a t-shirt. Like there's like a special SummerSlam t-shirt you could have gotten. That's just the tip of the iceberg. I want a popcorn bucket or cup, something. So, but anyway, let us know if y'all went to the movies to see SummerSlam. We went. It was a hell of a good time. Would love to see like a WrestleMania or especially a Royal Rumble. It's our favorite event.
Yes. Oh my God. A
Royal Rumble in the movies.
And it's so nice. Like if you have a group of people who love wrestling around you, that's so great. We are the only people who care about wrestling, like out of our family and friends.
Yeah, because all my friends who do like it, they just happen to live like states away.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So it is nice to like be around like-minded people or just to have people who are excited in the same shit you're excited about. Like, yeah, it was just so fun. I hope they do it more and more, and go see it if you have the opportunity.
In less exciting news, well, go with me here.
Okay.
There's a big question on whether or not on Monday Night Raw that Naomi may relinquish her women's world championship due to some undisclosed injury or some sort of medical thing. There's a rumor going around. I don't want to make any assumptions about.
Right.
But I mean, it's not necessarily a bad rumor, obviously.
No. So this all started because on that was Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
On Monday, she was supposed to have a match against Io Sky.
Mm-hmm.
And at the top, I guess it was reported on social media, and then Michael Cole at the top of the show was like, hey, by the way, this match isn't happening because Naomi isn't medically cleared to compete. So it's not a secret that Naomi has talked in the past about, I can't even remember what that was on. It must have been some kind of interview. She's talked in the past about wanting children and just like the timing of that. Bianca Belair has talked about it too. Becky Lynch, we saw not that long ago, have to relinquish her title to Asuka because she got pregnant and then had to leave, obviously, for very obvious reasons. Carmella, same thing. So I don't think that's a secret. Naomi also shared publicly that I think she only has one ovary. And I was just talking to my mom the other day, and she said when she got pregnant with me at 27, she was like, that was really old back then. What the hell? So there's also that aspect of like, unfortunately, women do have a timer on that kind of stuff. So if you want to do it, you don't have very much time to do it. So all of that prior knowledge and then a sudden like, she's not medically clear, people's first reactions were, are you okay?
I thought there was like a paper hanging off. It's my fucking chair.
Damn, he's not used to it, guys. People's first assumptions were that Naomi is pregnant, and yeah.
Right.
My first reaction was, she's lying. She's a lying liar, and something's gonna happen.
Well, I don't think that's out of the realm of possibilities. That maybe she just didn't want to face Io Sky before she faced Stephanie Vaquer at Clash in Paris. It could, and this goes to a bigger conversation on something I think has been happening recently. I think that WWE may have gotten into the business of feeding false information out there to throw people off.
I mean, we just saw it happen with Seth Rollins. Although their whole thing was like, Seth lied to us.
Right.
Okay.
So
I think they're getting too smart. We know their tricks now, and now they're using that knowledge against us so that we can't predict what happens, which I'm not saying that to say that like, how dare they? I love that. Yeah. I love that. I mean, I don't want to know what's happening.
They feature a lot of like the social media, like wrestling creators that we see a lot, which makes me think, okay, they're tuned in to like what people are saying, hopefully for better and for worse. But yeah, so I think that's the way you go to subvert expectations and to keep it fresh and exciting. So, I mean, I would, if Naomi and Big Jim are starting a family, that's amazing, wonderful, beautiful news, and I wish them the best.
Yeah.
I hope it's not any serious injury.
Yeah, that would suck.
That would suck.
To be like actually injured, and then also everyone's speculating you're pregnant, which you want to be, but the timing's not working out right.
Right.
Insult to injury. Hopefully that's not the case.
Naomi is on a legendary run. I know her title run just started, but just as a character.
Yeah.
Even before she picked up the actual Proceed with Caution gimmick, like just all of her work with Bianca and Jade leading up to this current version of this character has just been amazing to watch. Great. So she's really on like a career run right now. So I would hate for that momentum to be stopped. You know, wrestling, this sort of thing happens though. But I don't know. It could be a bit of a work on us. I'm still dubious on whether or not Karrion Kross and Scarlett are actually gone.
I know. I just don't know. I don't know the truth anymore.
I don't know. And you know what?
Truth.
That's
fine.
That's the new kayfabe, baby.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Everyone was complaining that kayfabe is officially dead because of WWE Unreal.
Oh my God.
It's just gotta evolve. It's gotta evolve in how we do it.
All that stuff's already out anyways.
Right.
So we have to find new methods to subvert it.
The last thing about WWE that I wanted to touch on.
I was gonna say.
No, go ahead, please.
We're gonna figure out on Monday Night Raw, coming up in 2 days, what is officially going on with Naomi.
Right.
So when you listen to this, maybe you already know.
Right. Yeah. By the time you hear this, we'll figure out what's going on with it.
But just for us, that's a future state. So
right.
Interested to see.
So last thing on WWE, we've another big. I might get some shit for this.
Ooh.
I think a lot of folks reacted very quickly upon hearing the news that hey, PLE's on Peacock. They're ending soon. I think after next year or after this year. PLEs are going to be moving to the new ESPN streaming service. So they have basically a new souped up version of ESPN Plus. It's changing into, I think it's called ESPN Unlimited, or I think there's a cheaper version called ESPN Select. I'm limited. Now, here's the kicker. Peacock Premium is like what, $10, $8, something like that. It's pretty cheap. So for essentially less than $20, I mean less than $15, you're getting all the PLEs and a pretty vast WWE library, right? That's a hell of a bargain if you're a wrestling fan, if you're a WWE fan specifically.
Yeah.
Sorry, just make sure.
And you get all the NBC shows.
Yeah, you get Saturday Night Main Event. So like, it's a good deal. It's moving to this new streaming service. The service on its own is $30. That is a hell of a price jump for watching PLEs.
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why I say people reacted really quickly is because I think people were under the impression that the PLEs were going to be $30 each and that we were going back to pay-per-views, essentially. I don't think we can do that in this day and age.
I think they understood that it was $30 a month.
No, I saw a lot of folks saying, a lot of people
don't.
No, I saw quite a few takes that PLEs are going to cost $30.
I guess if your thought is there's one PLE a month and it's a $30 a month service.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I misinterpreted how they were saying that. Which is egg on my face. But even so, it's $30 a month if you're buying the package of the service on its own. If you already have a cable provider, Spectrum, Sling,
which most people don't,
which a lot of people don't. I don't know about most, but a lot of people don't. If you don't make that face. A lot of people still use cable. It's not as many.
Old people. I say as I use my mom's cable.
Exactly. So
Whoops.
shut the hell up. So if you have some sort of cable provider, Sling provider, anything that already has ESPN included in it, you don't pay extra for it.
Is it just ESPN, or is it like you have to have all the ESPN channels?
That I don't know.
Okay.
That I don't know. Or if you have YouTube TV, if you pay for YouTube TV, you get the service included.
Okay.
And I believe because it's essentially replacing ESPN Plus, if you have some sort of Disney Plus bundle or streaming service bundle, that it will be included.
And when you say is that
the ESPN service?
Okay, so it's not just like WWE's content will be included. The whole ESPN Unlimited will be included.
That's to my understanding. If I'm incorrect, then
please let us know in the comments, because I'll be the first to admit I don't understand how it works. And to me, if this is a $30 a month service, I don't see them being like, oh, but if you already have cable, it's free. I don't see that happening. Maybe it's reduced.
No, I mean, I was reading on it before.
ESPN is they love to put shit behind a paywall. Like, you can't just watch every game for every sport. There are so many levels to it. That's why I think a lot of people were freaked out. But also, like, I can't see them being in a $10.99 a month bundle with like Disney Plus if they are trying to get $30 a month out of people. You know what I mean?
I think they're trying to get people to sign up for all their services.
ESPN?
No, Disney, because Disney owns ESPN.
Yeah.
And we'll probably see a new bundle that's ultimately higher than whatever bundle they originally had, but it's still cheaper than paying for each service individually.
Yeah. Because like, even with the bundle we have now, there was a phase where I was trying to get into hockey and I couldn't watch a lot of the games. Right. Because ESPN Plus doesn't mean you get access to everything that ESPN is live streaming. Some of it's blocked, but some of it's behind a paywall. I don't know. I will figure it out when it gets closer and I need to figure it out. But for right now, I'm just like, whatever. I think that's not until like, what, next year?
I think the service itself comes out this year, but it's not going to be, WWE won't be on it until next year.
Okay. I'll figure it out next year.
So when it officially launches, we'll get more information. And I do apologize if I misinterpreted some of the information I read. That's just how as I was reading it, as I was sort of skimming through the info, that's what I took to be true was they're definitely going to bundle it with Disney Plus.
Oh yeah.
Because Hulu's being officially absorbed into Disney Plus as like one app one app. So like, it'll definitely be bundled that way. So there will be a cheaper option. But to my understanding, if you have like YouTube TV or anything that has the ESPN channels on it, you'll have access to because they probably do it to where if you get ESPN, you got to get all of them anyway. So I don't know how cable works. We haven't had the pleasure. The
only reason I know somewhat about ESPN and specifically like NFL games is because my dad's such a big football guy. Yeah, and it's another thing that's so fucking annoying. You have to have like, you can't just get one thing and watch all of the football games in one season. Right. You have to have like YouTube TV and ESPN and like NFL Red Zone or whatever the fuck, I don't know. Yeah. So that's just what I fear happening here. And that's another thing that people were upset about. The money part is one thing. And again, I don't think anyone's 100% sure about what the fuck that's going to even look like. Yeah. But just the fact that like at least in the United States, Monday, Raw is going to be on Netflix. Friday, it's going to be on what? On USA. On USA. The PLEs are going to be on ESPN. Like, why can't everything just be in one fucking place? Why can't everything be on Netflix? I mean, it is. If you're in Canada, you're living great with WWE. Yeah. You know? So, and I've seen a lot of people, because I guess the WWE had their own like streaming service at one point. They did. And a lot of people were like, just if you're going to make it like expensive and complicated, just give us this back. It's a lot to keep track of.
But we'll see. We'll see as those as that rolls out and as more information comes out about it. Yeah, I mean, on the one hand, they made a pretty penny off of it. So like, I don't, you know,
and that's all they care about.
That's all they care about ultimately. And as much as we love WWE and like the people who bring it to life, you know, the talent and the producers, you know,
damn, they're greedy.
As a company, they're a company, they're a corporation. Yeah. So
I will say, I'm excited for the merch opportunities, and having WWE associated with Disney in this way opens us up to possible. Hey, we've been saying we want a WWE experience at Disney Springs for a long time.
And that means I hope they have a ring that I can get in.
I need a ring that I can get in. I need merch I can use my AP discount on. I need a Royal Rumble at the Wide World of Sports, baby.
But if you're looking for WWE in a theme park, however, go to Universal Studios for Halloween Horror Nights, because you get the Horrors of the Wyatt Six, I believe is the name of the house.
That's so cool.
It's so cool.
That is like, is that going to be in both Universals?
I think so.
That's crazy.
I think so.
If you guys haven't heard, or if you're like really not theme park people, every year around Halloween, Universal does Halloween Horror Nights. And they have different haunted houses, which is just like themed areas, and you walk through them and you get fucking scared. Listen, I've never been because I'm not crazy in such a way. John went when he was 10.
Never went back.
John was dragged after school when he was 10. But yeah, it's like quite frightening. But this year, one of the themed houses is Wyatt Six themed.
Yeah.
Which is so crazy. And Universal, there's one in California and one based in Orlando. So it's just so cool to see like Bray Wyatt's legacy and the Wyatt family's legacy in something so iconic and like so huge. And part of it's that it's like in the Orlando area, which I know he lived here. It's such a big wrestling area. But yeah, so that was like so special to see. I'm so glad that they're doing it. And frightening.